out there, MP.
Most people trying to make a top 10 list, but we're at...
What's up, MP?
Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of... You take a look at Philadelphia, undefeated at NBA Cup group play. And they look to make it 4-0 with a win here tonight.
Well, that's one way to start Cup play. You'd anticipate this team going deep into this tournament because they are playing with loads of confidence.
And then looking at where the Toronto Raptors stand, this is a massive game for them in the Cup. Sitting 2-1 tonight, a must-win.
Yeah, history tells us if you get to 3 wins in the group round, you have a good chance to get to the quarterfinals. So they have a lot to play for.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Brandon Ingram out there with Walker. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Cotton into the center. Right, Foreman with the bucket.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
MP no good. And it's Toronto's ball. And this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year. Trent outside, launches it. The rebound by Edey.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Cotton. And again, no good by Toronto. James passes to MP. Rebounded by Trent. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The shot by Ingram, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Edey with a screen on Walker. And here's MP from outside. Fires in the triple. MP's got 9.
I'll tell you, if MP makes shots from that far out, the spacing on the floor is going to do just what they want.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Sixers. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at the 76ers, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And of course, there's the Raptors, 8 games back.
Well, right now for Toronto, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Here are some of the best and most intelligent shooters in the association. MP, number 1.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for Luka Doncic. And Toronto also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. There's the screen. Pass to Cotton. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Philadelphia. MP inside. And he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 11.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Raptors trail by 11. Here's Buckner. He's scoreless. And the shot falls short that time.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Walker with a steal. Here's the break. And here's Ingram from the arc. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3. 14 points for him.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Ingram. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Just 5 on the clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ingram's got his second bucket of the game. Here's MP. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the first quarter is in the books. Philadelphia on top, leading by 9. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
MP is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's flagged in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back over to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Can't get it to fall. Raptors trail by 9. Barnes with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Trent, he's checked in for Christie. James passes to Doncic. For 3, that falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got 5 points.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Barnes. Doncic grabs the miss. The Sixers lead by 11. MP outside. 4-3. And the 76ers another 3.
Guys, it is clear MP is feeling it, and the best way to keep that rolling is keep giving them the basketball. Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Wow, the fans are loud in here tonight, Doris. Early season hype is all around us.
This building feels electric right now. Listen, the standings are wide open. Hope is in the air. It's contagious.
Inside. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Buckner, guarded by Doncic. Good D by Doncic.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
MP no good. Raptors trail by 13. Barnes passes to Buckner. to Walker. Outside Barnes. 20 feet out. Count it. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. MP outside. Edie with a screen on Walker. From deep, MP. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Walker, screen on Doncic. Here's Buckner. Outside Watson. And that one is hammered home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
To the middle. Here's Edie. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, this is what you get when you run your offense through MP.
Barnes passes to Buckner. Here's Walker. Soft touch off the glass. Walker's got his second bucket on the night.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Walker passes to Buckner. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Buckner. With 2 seconds left. And it's Toronto with another. That'll do it for the first half. Philadelphia on top, leading by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot run line. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
Checking out Toronto, they're still at the bottom third of the league. Something will need to change for them to move up in the rankings.
We knew this team would need time to figure things out, and we were right. And switching it up now, guys, there's some edge to MP's game tonight, don't you think?
You gotta love what MP is doing. Looking like a true superstar. Reminds me of myself and Ernie.
You know, I don't need this kind of abuse. I don't have to be here. Like, we can go one-on-one right now. Shaq, you know what? Ernie, you referee. Shaq, you get the ball. No shots in the paint allowed.
Huh? What'd you say?
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. They've got Gary Trent, Walker out there with Brandon Ingram, and it's Wright Foreman in at the one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He had 63 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
From outside the arc, rebounded by Cotton. Raptors trail by 13. Trent outside, pass to Cotton. Here's Wright Foreman, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram. Some changes for Philadelphia. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Edey. McCain comes in for James. And it's Edgecombe in for Luka Doncic. Antetokounmpo in close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Outside Ingram. This one for 3. Drains the triple. Ingram's got 8.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Boy, high percentage shots, so valuable. MP making sure he doesn't waste an opportunity.
Pass to Wright Foreman from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
Walker against MP. And he lobs it up. Hammers the lob through.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Ingram. Pass to Wright Foreman. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Stretching the floor makes all the difference. Let's see which teams do the best job of it. Philadelphia, number 1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
And the 76ers making a change here. Ball's checked in. And here's Ingram outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
MP left side. And they double up MP. Here's McCain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. Back to Ingram. Looking to win the run. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. MP really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Here's Wright Foreman, covered by McCain. Here's Ingram. That one falls. Ingram's got 10 points in the game.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Cotton. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Buckner can't get it to go. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 18-5 run. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Ingram. 10 points for him. Here's Buckner. 5 to shoot. Walker passes to Ingram. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist.
3 points.
Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. MP scanning the floor. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Philadelphia. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top.
Substitution on the court.
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brandon Boston is out there with MP. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's MP. The shot from the low post is good. MP's got 40 points.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Pass to Ingram. That shot, no good. Good D by MP. Takes the 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
What does this organization ask of us, MP? Everyone from the owner down.
Everything we've got. Everything with purpose.
Does that seem unfair to you?
No.
Oh, can you do me a favor and stop forcing moves during games because you promised you would in your videos?
Yeah, I could do that, Coach. I'm sorry.
I don't even mind you making those videos, but when the whistle blows, you need to throw that out the window. You're here to do one thing, and that's help us win, man.
Yeah, no, you're right. I get it.
I'm not saying don't try anything new. Everything's new until you try it in the game, but please, only when the situation calls for it.
I got you, Coach. That's my bad. It won't happen again.
Good.
see how serious the issue is. That's what we need. Understood.
Okay, I'm game. Try something new.
I'd like our G League team to do.
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. MP out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Flag in its small forward.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
A three from MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
Hitting threes, so crucial. MP providing great spacing there.
Pass to Finley. Turner with the screen on Doncic. Finley can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the field.
Good, and the assist goes to MP. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
And it's Brown missing.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Here's Giannis. A three from MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Jared McCain's checked in for the 76ers. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the 76ers. Things going... Changes for Philadelphia. Robinson's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. MP comes in for Edgecombe. And James subbed in for Doncic. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Robinson sets a screen for MP. Pass to James. Back to MP. And it falls over the rim and in. He's got 11.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Left side, Brown. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Here's Simpson. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 11. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the 76ers?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter, and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
We've got Demon on out there with George, and it's Simpson in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He added 43 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game, and he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
To the middle. Kicks it out to MP. Lets it go from deep. The 3 is pure from MP.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Plays it up off the glass.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Austin making some changes. Salon's checked in, and it's Finley in for Demon. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the 76ers. Edgecombe comes in for James. Robinson sets a screen for MP. Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the 76ers. Pass to Salon. Now Brown. Here's Finley. Just 5 to shoot. Austin needs to get off a shot. Sensabaugh. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Sensabaugh's got 5 points now this quarter. Flag sets a screen for MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Here's Sensabaugh. Brown with a screen on McCain. Simpson, no good. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Bucks. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. MP, that's for 2. Again, Philadelphia.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Pass to Salon. Left side, Brown. Here's Salon. No good with the triple. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. And here's MP for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 27 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the 76ers. Antetokounmpo comes in for Robinson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jared McCain. 1:07 left here in the second. Pass to Finley. Here's Simpson. Now Finley. Will it go? Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Doncic passes to MP. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Give MP credit, showing some skill right there, drawing the whistle. Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
At the line for 3.
The first one falls, and the Celtics making a change here. Demon's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
And he nails the third.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pass to Strother. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the 76ers. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic finds MP. And it's good off the back rim and in. MP's got 32 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And stolen by Flag. No good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Philadelphia ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
You know, for Philadelphia, they're in that #1 spot for a reason, playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
Yeah, in the second half, though, they got to mix it up a little more because those who live by the three, you know the rest.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
Well, when you have a guy that spreads it around like that, it confuses the defense. Who do you guard?
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Antetokounmpo is out there with MP. Then there's Edgecombe. Then it's Flag. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. The Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Here's Brown. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. And Finley gets it to go. Finley's got 12 points in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I think MP knew exactly what he wanted to do here. He was determined to answer that last 3.
There's Brown with the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
It's good from long range. 12 points for him.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Pass to Salon. Now Finley, guarded by Doncic. Now Finley, 12 points for him. Over flag. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And here's MP for three. Offensive rebound. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And GA, look at all these great Europe. The Celtics shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. They've got Jaylen Brown. George is out there with Demon. And it's Sensabaugh in at the power forward position. That's the Boston 5. The 76ers shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that. How about MP using the mid-range, taking what the defense gives him?
Looking to get back on track here. George with the screen on McCain. Here's Simpson. 5 on the clock. Over McCain. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Goodrich comes in for George. And it's Finley in for Demon. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Thor's checked in. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now Finley driving to the basket. And stolen by MP. Inside. Thor, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
I got yours.
Pass to Goodrich. Now Finley. Clock at 6. Good D by James.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Goodrich kicks to Brown. Pass to Finley. Here's Simpson. Throws it from outside.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope.
Whoa! How about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Goodrich. Here's Simpson. And again, Boston with the triple.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And here's MP for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Simpson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Philadelphia.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Buries it from three-point range.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Pass to McCain. MP looking around. And good! There's another. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?
Joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Our two defensive-focused teams squaring up here. Every bucket will be hard-earned tonight.
Yeah, everything's going to be contested, B.A. There's going to be saran wrap defense played by both of these teams.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. We've got Edgecombe. MP is out there with flag. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5. Now here's Suggs. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. And it's MP with a rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the 76ers. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Murray Boyles can't get it to go.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Barrett passes to Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. From behind the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Suggs with it. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Towns up top. Antetokounmpo covering. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. MP with the block.
Great job by MP tracking the ball and then sending it back.
Edie's checked in for MP. So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. We've got Edie. James is out there with MP. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Good work there as it goes.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He got awesome touch. Plus he's 6'11" and almost 300 lbs.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Celtics put on a show. He finished with 60 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Philadelphia has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Pulls it. And McCain with a basket on the assist by MP. McCain's gotten his first points in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
MP, that one's good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Timeout called. Milwaukee. Dick, he's checked in for Freeman Liberty. Flags checked in for the Sixers. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the 76ers. Things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable. And, of course, there's the Bucks, behind 9.5 games.
Well, right now for the 76ers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's MP. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Towns. McCain against Dick. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. And so MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant. Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And the 76ers with some changes. Robinson, he's checked in for Edey. James comes in for McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Doncic. Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, BA, part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And he comes up with a bucket. MP's got 19 points.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Dick. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
MP outside. They set the screen. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 22.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Barrett. And the layup is good off the glass.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
30 seconds left in the second period. MP's shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here is Freeman Liberty. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Suggs. That shot off the mark.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. All right, let's turn now to take. That does it for half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We've got R.J. Barrett. Dick is out there with Suggs. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Here's Murray Boyles, covered by MP. To the inside. Pass to Murray Boyles. 3 on the clock. There's the 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Barrett. Suggs outside. 3-pointer. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Suggs, the pass to Towns. Pass to Dick. Now Suggs. 3-pointer. With the tip, it's good on the putback. Dick's got 7 points in the game.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
And here's MP from outside. And the 76ers another 3.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Pass to Towns. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Doncic. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Suggs against Doncic. And here's Dick. Here's Murray Boyles. No points yet. Unloads. Outside Dick. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
MP scanning the floor. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Barrett. Back to Suggs. Outside Dick. Antetokounmpo against Towns. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Suggs. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Drops in the 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Towns on a screen. Lets it go from 11. Murray Boyles can't get it to go.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
And here's MP from outside. Buries it from 3. MP's got 44.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
That one goes in.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 17-7 run. From deep, MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Suggs outside. It's Barrett on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Barrett's got 7 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's Philadelphia. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Edey out there with MP. Then there's Brandon Boston. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's James in at the 2.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. And he's going for the oop here. James with a steal. From deep, MP. Good. Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Here's Collier. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
To stop the run, and it's Towns with a bucket inside.
That's just a difficult assignment. I mean, having to guard Towns in that area, he's always going to find a way to get his shot off cleanly.
MP outside. Edey with a screen on Towns. MP shot is good.
Wow. What can you say?
Well, the Bucks shooting just around 32% from the field. To the paint. Here is Freeman Liberty. Edey defends. Shot clock at 6. Here's the Sengate. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort.
Oh, my goodness! Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Towns. Outside Anunoby. Hits a three-pointer. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Towns against MP. From downtown. He can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Towns. Over MP. The shot by Towns, no good.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
MP, the pass to Boston. Out left to the wing. And there's the screen. And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
That's good from Towns on the assist from Collier. Collier's got 3 assists in the game. Philadelphia with the ball.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game one is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Screen by Edey. And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And they get it back. Towns up top. And Edey with a block. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win.
So then we finished up brunch, had a nice little walk. Can we save time?
Stay focused on your workout.
Ready to go get it? I'll catch you at halftime.
Shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 2, Gary.
Only a small part of the season behind us, RJ, but an exciting time for teams that are exceeding expectations, surprising everyone.
And those teams are going to want to harness that underdog energy. The hardest part isn't getting off to a good start, it's sustaining.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. MP out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Doncic. Then it's James. And it's Flag in at the small forward. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. To the paint. They double him with MP. There's Walker with the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Here's Wright Foreman. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
The mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
And here is Ingram after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Ingram passes to Cotton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the run, and it's good on the layup.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Walker. To the wing on the left, MP outside. To the inside, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
And the Raptors with the ball, trailing here by 8. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Raptors with some changes. Barnes is checked in for Walker. And Buckner subbed in for Trent. Edey's checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for James. Both teams changing it up here. Here's Edgecombe. Still scoreless. A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Shooting one.
20 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Buckner. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers. Walker is screen on McCain. Buckner. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Christie is out there with Buckner. Then it's Walker. Then it's Barnes. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Outside, Walker. Pass to Buckner. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And the 3 ball is good.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Barnes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
The 3 from MP. The 76ers, another 3.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
MP making them feel his physicality on the defensive end.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the dunk by Edey.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Doncic finds MP. They get it again. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the 76ers lead by 19. And here's Trent. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Over MP. Barnes can't get it to go.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Back to MP. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Boy, MP, great feel for the game and also unselfish.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Wright Foreman. 6 to shoot. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Here's Flag. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Flag's got 6 points. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Edey with a screen for MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 22 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Barnes against MP. And here's Ingram from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go with a 3. The 76ers another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And Ingram launches it from deep. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. 76ers ahead, opening up a huge gap. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
And get ready for Smile again. An amazing stunt from your occupied.
Good to see.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for them. Look, we all know there are going to be bumps in the road as the other teams adjust. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. If you look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Flag is out there with MP. Then it's James. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Giannis in at the 5 spot. To right Foreman. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him. And Philadelphia has possession. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Doncic with the steal. Down low. Here with authority.
That is a monster finish.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Cotton, that falls. Nice speed that time from Walker. Walker's got his third assist on the night. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Pass to Flag, and Flag throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Wright Foreman. Nothing on the board. From past the arc, it's hauled in by Giannis. The 76ers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. The three from MP. It's the three-point bomb. MP's got 31.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Flag. And here's MP for 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ingram a screen on Doncic. Wright Foreman, the pass to Ingram. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Wright Foreman, the pass to Trent. Here's Cotton. Fires the 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Ingram passes to Walker. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
Here's Wright Foreman. He can't get that one. Nice D from Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And here's MP for 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. MP's got 42 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Ingram. Can they get it? That shot off. MP has been leading the charge for Philadelphia. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at...
Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. We've got Brandon Ingram. He's out there with Walker. And it's Wright Foreman in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Trent passes to Ingram. Nailed from three-point land.
And this is Ingram's attitude. He's ready to fire away as soon as the ball hits his hands.
The three from MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 45 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Walker's shot is off. 76ers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. MP dishes to Robinson. And here's MP for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
That looked good the moment it left MP's hand.
Ingram outside. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Walker. And again, it's Toronto with the three.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could. Much to keep him from dropping it in.
MP outside. They set the pick. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 57 points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
A three ball. And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Ryan Foreman. Back to Ingram. Misses from short range. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
You know what's weird about fadeaways? They were a huge part of MJ's game. Yeah, most people think he's the GOAT, but go play pickup ball. You hardly see any.
Yeah, you're right, that is a little weird.
Mm-hmm. Right. But now think about this. Before MJ became the scoring GOAT, who wore that crown?
Green.
Ah, yes. Now, tell me how many skyhooks you've seen lately.
0.
Exactly, 0. 2 go-to moves for 2 players that were considered the greatest scorers ever. And basically ignored.
Yeah, I mean, but fadeaways aren't easy. I think a lot of coaches, especially at the lower level, see them as lazy. They want these guys working for a clean look, bro.
But you can't always get a clean look, Xander, especially in the NBA, and they're basically unguardable.
All right, well, how's your fadeaway?
Come on, bro, don't play me. You know it's money. And tonight, I'm going to show y'all how it's done.
Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer grab. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. We've got Walker Kessler. Jaime Jaquez out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Paxson in at the two-guard spot.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Fades and shoots. MP kept his balance on that tough shot.
Such a difficult little in-between shot that MP had no problem with.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Mobley outside. Pass to Paxson. Takes a three. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
Philadelphia ball.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Fadeaway. Money. MP keeps going to the fadeaway.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Here's Paxson. He's been contributing over 15 a game. And it's Fox missing.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Here's Jaquez. Cleveland again missing.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Fades back. Again, MP using the fadeaway. Impressive.
Now, standing first quarter from the field.
Mobley outside. Pass to Kessler. Back to Mobley. Kessler a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass. Kessler's gotten his second bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
2 minutes.
Fox right side. The rebound by Edey. The Sixers lead by 4. Here's MP. Wow, MP, that fadeaway is dialed.
And that's such a tough shot to stop. If you can execute a fadeaway like MP has been tonight, there is nothing the defense can do to stop it.
Kessler finds Fox. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Doncic.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
That one's off. And the 70.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hendricks. Outside Edwards. Pass to Caffey. Here's Hendricks. Guarded by Doncic. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. On the court for the Cavaliers. We've got Christian Brown. Jared Allen out there with Edwards. And it's Caffey in at the small forward position. MP shot is good.
Yeah, that shot's not only important for MP, but also for the effectiveness of this offense.
Allen with a screen on Doncic. And Allen gets it to go.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
The Sixers lead by 18. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He finished with 60 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Allen. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Throws it up high. It's stolen by McCain. In transition. And it's James with the jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And Legs, you look at Jared McCain, an NBA frame and a sharpshooter.
And floor spacing is so important in this league right now. So if you can knock down shots and just hold your own in other areas, a coaching staff is going to find time for you.
First onto the scene. Now he's a household name.
Absolutely.
There's 1:54 left in the half. Oh, deflected. Philadelphia moving it around. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And Cleveland calls their first time out of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Flags checked in for James. Boston comes in for McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Doncic. The Cavs have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Fox feeling it out a bit. Driving in. Pass break, Philadelphia. Here's MP. Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Here's Paxson. Antetokounmpo covering. Clock at 6. Paxson can't get it to go.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Oh, Fox with a steal. And there's the lob. Mobley, no good. And here are the 76ers. They're on a 15-5 run. Kicks it out to MP. From the arc. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Fox, the pass to Mobley. Fox outside. Here's Paxson. Cleveland again missing. Philadelphia shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. And the shot's good. Antetokounmpo has got 11.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Pass to Mobley. Lets it go from deep. That one is off. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Sixers on top, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
He is spreading it around so well all over the floor, the defense really can't take anything away.
And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
MP is out there with Zach Edey. Then there's Edgecombe, then it's Flag, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Fox, the pass to Jaquez. Back to Fox. Launches a 3. The rebound by Edey.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Paxson. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Edey's got 4 rebounds in the game.
3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Down low. Edey with a steal. 3 on 3. And Edgecombe the bucket on the assist by MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Paxson to end the run. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
They set the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Rebound by Philadelphia. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team.
And getting out in transition has really helped fuel this run.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. 2 minutes. Out to Mobley. Kessler passes to Fox. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And Edey with a block. And here we go again. The Sixers on the run. And MP throws it down hard.
Yeah, and that's easy work for MP. Capitalizing off the break.
A minute 37 left in the third. Mobley, left side. Pass to Kessler. Edey with a steal. Philadelphia with the ball. They've gone on a 13-0 run. They grabbed their own miss. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Mobley outside. And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Paxson. 5 on the clock. From the top of the key. And it's flagged with a rebound.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
From deep, MP nails it from 3. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Shot blocked.
Wow, his team really needs some scoring opportunities, but he can't get anything going this period.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Edey with a screen on Mobley. He drops it from range. 37 points for MP.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Doncic against Fox. Here's Paxson. Let's go with a 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Edwards. He's out there with Christian Brown. Jared Allen out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Caffey in at the shooting guard position. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, You're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Brown finds Fox. Back to Brown. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Boston. Kessler, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Philadelphia.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
MP against Fox. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable. Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
MP outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Edwards. Sinks the tray. MP's got 49 in the game.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Pass to Edwards. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Edwards. MP, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that one drops for him. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Philadelphia's gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. From deep, MP. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside Brown. Outside Edwards. Fox outside. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Drives to the hoop. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Brown. Fox outside. Double team on Fox. And they get it. And it's MP with a rebound. The fader. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. MP's got 56 in the game. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
Hey, Coach Ray, welcome to Out of Bounds.
Glad to be here.
All right, so you've seen MP hit a number of fadeaways tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And what are your thoughts on him relying on a shot like that in tough situations?
Oh, that's a shot he works on every day in practice. I've seen him shoot it 1,000 times, and when someone works on a shot that much in practice, they have no choice but to use it in the game.
Okay, all right. Would you say his fadeaways improved over time?
Okay, when he first started, his footwork was a little sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
His release point was inconsistent, but over time, he gained consistency, and now it's automatic.
So you're saying he's a hard worker?
MP's a colorful personality, but he's one of the hardest working players I ever coached. And there's no substitute for hard work.
Got it. Appreciate you, Coach.
Anytime.
Yeah. The love that you give me is minimal.